Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my day in the life of a full-time university student studying software engineering who also works part-time at a local web development agency as a full-stack web developer. Without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Okay, so I've just spent some time going through email while catching up on some emails from last week, some Slack notifications, so replying to some people, and also going through some PRs. Normally how I would start my week, on a Monday I work from 8:30 until 12:30, and then from here I tend to just go straight to uni, and then I don't finish uni until I believe 7 p.m. I don't actually get home till like 7:30 because of the travel to and from uni. So on a Monday I'd normally just start, catch up with what's been going on, do a little bit of code, just pretty much implant myself ready for the rest of the week. Just give myself like a really good start to the rest of the week. Yeah, as you know, where I'm doing quite a bit, time management is everything really. So the more I can sort of list out at the start of the week, I'm going to be doing this tomorrow, and then from midday tomorrow I need to be doing this. By the end of the day I need this complete. It really helps me know and sort of get stuff done. So yeah, moving on to the rest of the day. Okay, so I've recently been doing quite a bit of work with Docker. I'm really enjoying Docker. I thought I'd put this in here, not sponsored or anything, but I would really recommend sort of any sort of dev to sort of look into Docker and try to understand it a little bit, because it's genuinely like such a cool tool. Like you can do so much with it. A quick one, a little personal project that I'm doing on the side. So I used to buy quite a few Raspberry Pis just to do personal projects. I would tend to have one as like a home server, just use one as like my main interface and then have that connect off of others. Now Docker has allowed me to download the Raspberry Pi, the Raspberry Pi image, and then from that, so I can download that onto my PC, and I can use that as my sort of main hub to talk to other Raspberry Pi devices. Now obviously you can talk to Raspberry Pi devices through anything, but it's just what I found. I just think it's quite cool really. Yeah, if you guys are interested in any sort of videos on my smart home setup, stuff like Home Assistant running off a Raspberry Pi, even talk about my desk setup, on my PC, anything else really in the tech space, let me know. I really do want to do a review on the iPhone, make sure nothing pops up, on the iPhone 16. I really am enjoying this phone. I mean, in essence, it's the same, like the software is the exact same as every other Apple product, but I think it'd be quite cool to just go over how I found it in my day to day. Okay, so I thought it'd be cool to show you guys code that I'm working on. It's a website monitoring dashboard. Now, something like where I work in a web development agency, I know there are other tools out there, like Status Cake, which can pretty much give you alerts when your website goes down and stuff like that. The only issue with that is you have to be looking at your emails, your phone, looking for to see the alert. Whereas this, if you've got like a spare screen in your office or on your at home, again I don't know what sort of developer, you could be freelancing, and if you've got people or websites under you, you might want to keep track on them. So this tool will come in play to pretty much sit on a screen, and the second that a website goes down, highlights in red. I am going to have like an alert pop up because I think that'd be quite cool. You've got like 403s, and the plan is to keep a log of it, so you can pretty much see how often stuff's going down, you know, what websites are staying up, because to me I feel like that could indicate something. You know, if you've got a real serious issue with, maybe it could be the server, it could be the code, it'd be good to log that, you know, and then, you know, from this date you can see in the Git history, you know, you thought that you fixed it. From that date, you know, you might have not. So you can then start to tie down, you know, what it's not the issue. Because let's face it, you know, as developers, we're all, sometimes the bug is not what we think, you know. So by keeping like a track record of it, I don't know. Like, people can use this if they want to, they don't have to. But yeah, I just think it'd be quite cool. It's going to be free, open source. So yeah, the tech stack behind it. At the moment, this is all coming in hard-coded JSON. It's just set up. In fact, I'm going to change the angle and I'm going to show you. Okay, so just to go into a bit more for this tool. So as you can see, green represents live websites. Red is representing things that are passing a 500. So this is just, you know, hitting a server which doesn't actually have a website on, hopefully. And test is a 403, so any sort of 404, 403 could just mean that a page is down. It's not the end of the world, whereas if a server goes down, it's a bigger issue. And again, yeah, we got here YouTube live. Nice. So now to go into the code a bit more. So at the moment, as I said previously, it's hard coded, which isn't very user friendly. So my plan is, I want to, and all this code, the only reason I don't really care about showing it is because it's all available on GitHub anyway. So if anyone wants it, I can put the link for it below, or comment, or in the comments. So yeah, so at the moment the tech stack, we're currently using Python to sort of watch the websites, and I've got a front end file which is responsible for all of this. So for this I'm using Vue.js, and it's actually broke, which is really upsetting. There we go. So using Vue.js to sort of, you know, create graphs and stuff with the data, which is really cool. I really do need to refine this. And we got an error rate. This goes red. Well, it's meant to go red. Probably doesn't. Yeah, yeah. That's current. Oh, it's currently not working at the moment. But yeah, so the tech stack is Python for the watching the website, Vue.js at the moment for pretty much all of your front end needs, and then I'm also going to be using ASP.NET C#, and that's going to be used. I'm going to use the Umbraco content management system to pretty much allow a way for a user to update the websites that we want to be watching and send it over to the Python. That way then it's not hard coded and it will just run a bit nicer. So yeah, please let me know any feedback that you have on this tool, and yeah, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to look into the code for it as well. You know, drop your PRs in, any issues that you can foresee, and yeah. I also wanted to quickly touch on the future of this channel. As a future reference, you know, you can expect, I'm hopefully gonna try to do some like proper vlogs rather than just day in the lives. I also want to do tech reviews. I want to talk about code. I want to talk about, you know, apps, and give my reviews on them. I want to pretty much build anything you guys are after. I just want to offer a range of different things to you guys, because I quite enjoy tech. I often find myself just building stuff for the sake of it. But yeah, no, anything you guys, you know, any input on how I can make these videos better, or like stuff I could just include in the next one, please let me know. This probably won't be like a weekly thing. I'm gonna try to do 1 or 2 a month, just because at the moment my schedule is like really busy. But this is like something I really do want to pursue. I really enjoy building stuff, as I just said, and I do enjoy the creative aspect of videos. Definitely, I know from this video it's not the greatest, like the B-roll, and yeah, these are still terms I'm still trying to get a bit more familiar with. It's not the greatest at the moment, but I will get there. Yeah, and like honestly, any feedback is really good. Also, I can just, you know, bring it into the next video. Okay, and on that note, that's this video tied up. Please like, subscribe, you know, leave comments down below on stuff that you want to see in the future, and also how I can progress that tool. And that's a personal project of mine. I think it'd be really cool in the future to just have something like that. So yeah, you know, and anything you guys want to see in future videos, please let me know. Again, just to, you know, I'm into all sort of tech, you know, so any sort of like programming languages you think I should try, frameworks I should try, stuff like that. You know, at the moment my skill set is like pretty much like .NET, C# focused. Of course I know Python as well. I also know front-end languages like Vue, I know a bit of Angular, you know, your basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I also know about the compile tools, so like Vite, WebKit and Gulp, and obviously SQL bits like SQL and SQL Server Management Studio, but I'm always looking to expand my skill set. So yeah, really anything you guys can suggest, just let me know and I'm happy to try it out. So peace, thanks for watching, and I look forward for the next one.